President Trump has achieved great success on the economy, and liberals are trying to figure out, well, how do we run against that? What do we say? That we're going to advocate for policies completely the opposite of what has actually been successful? And even if they don't say that out loud, believe me, they know it. Well, late night host Bill Maher is weighing in. He's once again calling for a recession, saying it would be worth it to get rid of Trump. Now, this is nothing new, so let's take a little bit of a look back at Bill Maher and what he said about this in the past.
Ask about the economy because this economy is going pretty well. I feel like the bottom has to fall out at some point. And by the way, I'm hoping for it because I think one way you get rid of Trump is a crashing economy. So please bring on the recession.
A recession is a survivable event. What Trump is doing to this country is not. Democracy is about to go the way of the dinosaurs because we've been taken over by a dodo bird. I've been hoping for a recession. People hate me for it, but it would get rid of Trump, so you shouldn't hate me for it.
I mean, recessions are really bad. People lose their jobs and their homes, and we shouldn't wish.
It's worth it. Well, you should wish for a recession because that will definitely get him unelected.
Okay, but Bill, you don't really want a recession.
I really do.
You're gonna knock
we have survived many recessions. We can't survive another Donald Trump term.
And guess what? He is not backing down. Take a listen to what he had to say on it last night.
I've been saying for about 2 years that I hope we have a recession. A recession would be very worth getting rid of Donald Trump and these kind of policies.
Oh, boy. The derangement persists.
Well, he was
it's
asked.
True. It's Trump derangement. It's crazy.
Maher was asked, do you really mean what you're saying? Because and he certainly is one of them, for those that can remember 2008, 2009, people lost their entire lives. Many of them haven't even been able to build back what they had saved for, what they had worked for. And so really, honestly, it's a given whether or not we don't know whether it would have an impact the reelection of Donald Trump. But what is certain, if he does get his wish, is that lives would be destroyed. Many of them that are unable to recover when it comes to what they try and invest in. And so it's an interesting tack he's taken.
Not his, though.
Right.
Not his. I mean, the nerve. He's sitting on a pile of money this high, and he's talking about how, we'll get over a recession. Well, that's really great of you to say, Bill Maher. You're sitting on a pile of money. Not everybody has that advantage. Some people get hit by a recession, and they don't recover for a really, really long time, actually.
That's basically what Cynthia said. She emailed us, friends@foxnews.com, and wrote, a recession won't impact Bill Maher's life, but it will impact the life of hardworking middle and lower class middle Americans. His comments are shameful.
We also have an email from John. I'm sure he has enough money to ride out a recession. It just shows he cares nothing about the average person.
And Mike says, I'd like to see Bill Maher live from paycheck to paycheck, paycheck to paycheck, working 2 jobs just to make ends meet. That's exactly the guy we're talking about.
And you know what? Like, maybe there was a time in his life, I don't know his past work history, maybe there was a time in his life that he did have to do that. But are you so disconnected from that reality that now you're just driven by politics and you can't even remember that comments like this in a recession would actually impact those people so badly that it's really just not worth your political battle right now? Like, it's craziness.
One other takeaway, it was explicit in one of those sound bites, but implicit in all the other ones, something you won't hear from a lot of Democrats, the economy doing really well.
Yeah.